welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a little get to know me. Getting to know me. Because apparently we can't sing a cappella anymore, which kind of stinks because I did want to do that. I had an idea of singing a cappella. But anyway, without further ado, we'll dive in. So most people who follow me on social media know who I actually am. So I thought it would be kind of strange if I was like, ask me anything. You know how like the big YouTubers do it. So anyway, I just pulled a couple of questions from like Pinterest, a couple questions that I get asked in my daily life, and I figured I'd talk about it in a video. Maybe one day I'll be able to do a get to know me. But anyway, if you have any personal questions, you can always ask me in DMs, because honestly, if it was me and I wanted to know something about a big creator, I'd much rather ask them through a direct message. So I guess we'll start with the basic question. When is your birthday? I think a lot of people ask this question for me because they want to know my sign. My birthday is April 7th. Yes, I was a C-section. I'm just going to put it out there. So I don't really think that April 7th kind of determines who I am and the time I was born and all that stuff. Like, I don't think that it's very accurate because I was planned, but I was due around that time. So I do believe I am an Aries. I just don't think that like the time of my birth and where my birth was and all of that astrology component is very accurate since it was planned. Anyway, fun fact. So, what is your favorite day of the week? A Friday is my favorite day of the week. My senior recital was actually on a Friday, so that way I could celebrate the entire weekend. I don't like Saturdays because I feel I can't really go out because then like you're kind of recovering on Sunday, whereas Friday, if you go out, not now, but I'm just saying in general, if you celebrate on Friday, then you can kind of recover / celebrate Saturday and then be like good to go by Monday, Sunday night. What is your nationality? I am Armenian. I talk about this on my channel sometimes. I have to be careful because like when you're Armenian, it's everything, okay? It's like culture, it's religion, it's socialization. There's no like separation between like religion and then culture as there is with other nationalities, I guess. But I just want to let everybody know that like my religious beliefs I keep separate, or at least I try to keep them personal. If I do talk about anything online that's like a religious belief, it falls under the general Armenian apostolic category. It's not like me personally. Just to let you guys know, I think religion is a very personal thing, and I don't think it should be pushed onto anybody. But being Armenian does encompass culture as well, so I feel like I talk about that a lot online. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have a younger brother. He's one of my best friends. What is your favorite color? This is a good one. My favorite color is actually pink. It's baby pink is my favorite color, and then yellow to some degree. Not that it's my favorite color, but it goes well together. Baby pink and yellow. I advertise in my marketing purple, like this rich royal purple for the Poor Doctor and my personal brand online, because purple does display royalty, it displays wealth, it displays purpose and power, and that's like what I want to display socially and like professionally online, because that's like my professional goal. Even on here, like I'm more approachable, I feel, or at least I try to be in videos, but it is around like power, wealth, growth, royalty, success. But I don't, maybe I should use pink, but I don't know. And pink is like, pink and yellow are my personal brand Purple is my professional brand, okay? And blue. Blue falls into my professional brand too, like royal blue. I feel like a lot of times healthcare falls into the royal blue category. Anyway. Do you have any pets? No, not yet. At least somebody wants a dog eventually. And I'm not about that life. I've never grown up with an animal, except for fish. I love fish. I will do that again. I'll get like a saltwater tank because I never had one. But I don't know. I don't really think I'm going to do well with a dog because like I'm not, I don't know. I'm not very domestic. Let's just put it that way. Do you have a green thumb? No. I've tried. I've really tried. Oh, excuse me. I have my laundry going, and if I don't set a timer, I will forget. And that was right in the microphone. So, I don't edit my videos because, like, if I edit my videos for YouTube, I'll become, like, very micromanager-esque. And, like, I don't really want it to be that way. I need it to be fun and exciting, and recording is exciting. So I do the minimal amount of editing, if any, possible. I am not, I don't have a green thumb. I keep trying to maintain, let's put it that way. I keep trying to maintain a mint plant, and it is not working. Let's see. Oh, this one's about diet. Like, this one I get a lot in my personal life. Like, are you on a diet? What's your lifestyle? Are you vegan? Are you vegetarian? Oh my God. Please don't ask me this question. I mean, I understand why you're asking, but like, please don't ask me this question because like it always, everybody gives their personal opinion when I answer, and I don't really want to hear your personal opinion if you're interacting with me in real life. Okay, I am plant-based. What ended up happening, I'll give you the short version. I never liked meat, okay? And my mother forced me to eat meat because I was growing. And then when I got to middle school, high school, I guess, I started eating just white meat. And thank God the world was like, oh, red meat's not that good for you. At that time, that was like the thing. And I was like, yeah, red meat's not that good for you. I never want to eat red meat ever again. Then my parents were like, well, my mom in particular, because she cooked, because I'm Armenian and that's what women do. And she was like, well, you have to eat some type of meat. How about chicken? You know, I can get nice organic chicken. I can get nice organic turkey. And I did eat organic chicken and organic turkey. But once I was 18 and financially responsible for my own food, do you know how expensive organic meat is? It's way too much. So then that's why I became vegetarian. I used to like fish, like salmon, but again, like the meat I had that I liked, it was organic, it was fresh, it was farm raised, and that is really expensive. So in college I couldn't afford any of that, but I could afford like boxed mac and cheese. And that, again, when I ate cheese, I liked boxed mac and cheese. I liked Laughing Cow. Grated cheese. These aren't really cheese, okay? So, and when I would have real cheese, like brie, for example, I didn't like it. And then eggs too. Like I can't really digest regular eggs. Like they'd have to be like the organic farm raised, and I couldn't afford that in college, so I bought 12 dozen eggs for $1. They had them at CVS sometimes. Gee, did that give me terrible stomach aches. So anyway, so that's kind of why I stopped eating dairy. Not only because I couldn't afford the organic stuff, and the stuff I did like wasn't real to begin with. So that's the story. So I guess I went from like regular white meat to vegetarian to vegan. I'd used the term vegan when I first stopped eating dairy, but I don't use that term anymore because like I like research and and neuro research is not animal friendly sometimes. So now I'm plant-based, okay? Let's see what else. Do you want to be an entrepreneur? I get this one a lot because like I'm going for my MBA. No. The reason why, I've been an independent contractor before, I've been a freelance before, and doing taxes is, I like doing taxes too, but it's just such a pain to like keep track of everything. And honestly, like when I was an independent contractor, I made just as much as I did working like a regular full-time job, but I didn't take home as much because like I had to take out a lot of expenses for like healthcare, and then you know you have your everything gets deducted and depreciated if you buy a new phone. So it's a lot, and I don't really think it's not the lifestyle for me. I need a corporate job. I need benefits. I don't really care if they pay less per hour, because they do pay less per hour when you work for a corporate organization than if you're independent, and that's because they have benefits included and insurance, and I much rather that type of job. That's what I want, that's what I have, and that's what I'm going to continue to have. This is a hobby, okay? And if I make money off of it, great, but if I don't, it's not a big deal. This is a question about school. Yeah, a lot of people, they're like, why did you, these are kind of in general, why did you get an MBA? Do you miss music therapy? Do you use your degree? How did you go from healthcare to finance? Oh my gosh, I know what job I want. I know the people who have it and their credentials. That's why, I guess. And I can give you a longer answer, but no, I'm very fortunate that I had the opportunity to have a bachelor's degree in music therapy. It was the right opportunity at the right time, and I'm very surprised that I got through the training because it was a lot, and I'm very fortunate that I was able to get into a finance program without any finance background. Okay, I did really well on the exams, I guess. But yeah, I'm doing my career path the way I'm doing it because I know what positions I want and I know what credentials they have, and that's it. Let's see, what else? Oh, are you mad you don't use your degree? Or I guess, are you mad you're not a music therapist anymore? I don't see it that way. I'm not practicing music therapy, okay? Like, I'm not doing sessions, but I didn't really like doing sessions full-time. I liked, when I was doing music therapy full-time, I liked doing sessions sometimes, like, I don't know, 50%, and then doing some research, and then doing some administrative managerial roles. And that's actually the job that I want moving forward, is going to kind of have that system where you do a lot of clinical work, but you're not doing clinical work full time. You have a little bit of research, sometimes more than less, depending on the facility. And then you manage, coach, educate. So, yeah, so no, I'm not mad. And I don't think that it was a waste of time either. I learned so much, and I actually use every single skill set I learned as a music therapist today. I don't use my MBA, but that's because I don't get paid MBA salary. Okay? What is your favorite ice cream flavor? Do calories count for these food-related questions? My favorite... Okay, if calories do not count, my favorite ice cream flavor was cookie dough back in the day. Like a vanilla ice cream. I don't like chocolate, but so I used to not eat the chocolate chips, but like cookie dough ice cream was the best. Now that calories count, I'm like, I'm not even gonna. I know they have like soy ice cream. My father loves the tofutti ice cream. But, like, I don't know, I'd much rather have, like, a spoonful of peanut butter instead of, like, ice cream with soy milk. Oh, yeah. Do you have any favorite, like, dairy meat alternatives? this is a good question, because like I'm plant-based, so I try to eat a lot of whole foods, but it's definitely difficult on the digestion. When you eat a lot of whole foods, like it's very, like I used to eat brown rice and broccoli, and oh my god, did I have irritable bowels out the wazoo, because like it's just too much fiber in one meal. So like I'd have to do white rice and broccoli, or I'd have to steam the broccoli a lot. So keep that in mind, that like food pairing when you eat whole foods is very important, and it's okay to have something simple, like a simple carb, or a vegetable with not that much nutrients in it, like if you're kind of making a meal. But anyway, when it comes to eating food, like I guess we'll do meat alternatives. Actually, what are the regular ones? Like Morning Star, Beyond Beef. That there's that brand in Whole Foods that like they make the jerk chicken, but it's with jackfruit. All of, like, if I'm on my period and I need an extra something, then I'll eat a Beyond Burger. Or if I go out to eat and it's like a bar type of restaurant, I'll eat a Beyond Burger, because I need like something substantial, especially if I'm drinking. I need something substantial. And then if I'm on my period, I'm already depleted. I need something substantial. But I don't like eating that stuff regularly. It's too much sodium, and honestly too much protein. Like my body, it's so bad. I don't like protein, so I don't really like eating Beyond Burgers. I really haven't found a great like vegan cheese, and I don't really care to. I only get vegan cheese if I'm like at a pizza restaurant and they have it like already on the pizza. I don't like actually ask for it, okay? But I guess like the almond milk, yogurt, soy you have to watch out for some people. So yeah, the tofu, they make a pretty good substitute with like yogurt and ice cream, and then almond milk, almond breeze. But I don't know. First of all, I can't afford this stuff, so it's not in my regular diet. And if I do get any like alternative thing, it's usually because my body's depleted or I'm out to eat and they have it. Yeah, that's the story. What is your favorite book? Crime and Punishment. I love Crime and Punishment still to this day. Favorite book. It's so good. And I've read all of the author's books, or at least I'm working on it because his books are very long. I like Russian literature. It's very challenging sometimes, unless it's Tolstoy, because his books are a little easier to read. But yeah, I like reading. I do. I wish I had more time to do it. Let's see. Oh, favorite TV show. It's Gilmore Girls. I love Gilmore Girls. I think it's so great. That's a scripted show. And then reality TV, Married to Medicine Atlanta, I really liked. But like that's not like a show. I don't know. I watched it during quarantine and I really liked it, and it really motivated me to do my homework. But like I'm not gonna re-watch it multiple times. Whereas Gilmore Girls, I feel like you can re-watch it multiple times because they talk really fast, so sometimes you miss something. We're almost done. Maybe we'll do a couple more. I definitely have to do like separate ones for like money and school. Favorite movie. That one's, I don't have like a favorite movie because like there's so many to choose from. But I guess genre of movies, I don't like romantic. I don't like anything romantic because like in the media, romance is not appropriate and it's not conveyed accurately. So nothing romantic, but like I guess, let me think, if I could think of a category, it would be comedy. Family comedy, like any like Hubie Halloween, like that kind of comedy, that was good. Prom was good, that was on Netflix. Somebody Great, that was a Netflix original, that was about romance, but like it wasn't really like the Notebook kind of romance. Yeah, so I guess like musical, comedy, any guy movie too, like Back to the Future is awesome. I like science fiction, just to let you all know. Oh, favorite song. Again, like don't ask me this question because like there's too many songs. Genre though, favorite song genre is pop and rap, and I also like classical music too. I listen to a lot of like white noise though. I feel like if you follow me on Spotify, you'll see that I listen to a lot of white noise because I study a lot, and that's what I listen to when I study. Favorite instrument. This is another tough one because there's some I don't play every instrument. Let me clarify. Because as a music therapist, we had to learn a number of instruments, but we didn't have to learn every instrument like you would if you were a music education. So, thankfully, I never had to play any brass instrument because I hate brass instruments. I just don't like the timbre of the instrument. I apologize, but I do like brass players. I dated a couple of brass instrument players, okay? But percussionists are key. They're the best people to date. I'm with one at the moment, and oh yeah, that's another question I have to answer. No, so I played flute. That was my first instrument. I think that's always gonna have a place near and dear to my heart. But I like playing percussion, like drum set. A bass guitar is so easy. Guitar is fun for music therapy related sessions. They're great. And yeah, piano too. Piano, guitar, flute. Those are like I guess my top 3. Woodwinds win though if I had to pick a category. Yeah, that was another question that I mentioned. Are you in a relationship? Yes. I want to keep my relationship status private, and the reason why is because I've been discriminated against in the workplace for having a relationship. And I think that this is really important for women out there. Like, I know a lot of people announce their engagement, announce their marriage, like online. And yeah, I also put that I'm in a relationship on Facebook because like I kept getting creepy people messaging me. So like I put it out there, but like I didn't want to post anything like major, like no moving in together, no engagement, no marriage, no kids, because like all of that I've done it before. I've posted my relationship online, and all of it, like, it's just harmed not only my ability to get hired, but my ability to get a higher salary. Like, I have gotten I've worn a ring to interviews. I haven't worn a ring to interviews, and I have been offered $10K less wearing a ring than when I don't wear a ring. So for the professional world, I am an independent woman, and I need to be paid as one. Okay, we'll do 2 more music therapy questions just to end. What best and least favorite parts of being a music therapist? My favorite part was the clients, of course, and then working in a music therapy department. You don't always have that luxury. Sometimes you're the only one, but still, like, working within the recreational therapy department, or sometimes, because I did medical music therapy, I would be under a nurse, and I'd work with other treatment team specialists, and that was the best part, I would say. The patients and then the people you work with were the best parts of being a music therapist. The worst parts of being a music therapist was management. And I'm learning while I get my MBA, like, what the deal is with management and like why they were the way they were. But it was extremely exhausting advocating for myself day in and day out. And then I started like advocating for myself like in my relationship, and it's like, that's not necessary. Like, you don't need to advocate for yourself to your friends or your family because like they're not paying you. But I guess I just got in the habit, and yeah, so that was the worst part. Advocating was the worst, and then the people and patients were the best. Okay, last question. If you could give any advice to your previous self, what would it be and why? Um, Definitely confidence. And know how you're being perceived to other people, because, well, I am not a confident person, surprise, surprise, but I act like I am because confident people usually get their way, especially in, like, for the profession and in school. Like, if you're confident going into an exam, like, I'm gonna ace this, I'm the best, I'm the smartest person in the class, then I've noticed that I've scored like 2 to 3 points higher than if I went in like all nervous. So strange. And then knowing how others perceive you. I actually, lots of people say that I, in real life, because I get dolled up and dressed up and I put a full face of makeup on because I'm very girly. And so a lot of people see me as a doll, or they see me as like pretty, and which is great, but pretty doesn't mean smart, and a doll often means that you're malleable, and I'm not. And that's why on YouTube, that's why I wear glasses, that's why I don't put makeup on, and sometimes I actually make my hair a mess, or I try to make myself look ugly because ugly people are apparently smart, and like that's not true at all. But I feel like it just will help my message come across more if I wear the glasses or if I wear my retainer, because it's like, I don't know, that's how, it's so annoying and it's so biased, but like that's the way it is. And I mean, if you can't beat them, join them. So thanks for tuning in. I hope to do another one of these soon because I love recording myself. It's a lot of fun. And I hope I can answer some unique, specialized questions in another video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!